Damn, look at that, I missed. Anyways, I'm just here to do the side quest. I said I couldn't do it. I was too lazy to do it. Unless I streamed it, so here we are. I need to do it so I can unlock the new... the weekly fight? Anyways, let's do it. Let's begin.
It's plain hurtful.
Hey! Isn't that Nahida?
No.
Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here!
I'm some long autoplay.
Oh, hey there! It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
We've been up to, been mining, fishing, I'm not saying the card game. Crystal Flies, yeah!
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
Hey, welcome. I'm just gonna do the quest today. Yeah, hello. We're just gonna be doing the quest today, and
I'm
you know.
just looking out for some leads. I noticed
Why
that
not?
I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. Why is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Alright, so we're gonna do the quest. Oh wait, what this was about. It doesn't matter, we're doing it, let's go. Let us help.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have some...
What's she showing?
Ooh, it's beautiful! I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
But what's with her foggy memory? Don't question it.
Traveler, do you have any ideas?
What is concern? Okay, continue.
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
What adventure was I doing? Doesn't matter, let's continue.
Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind and...
It's a bungus.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
The fungi come.
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But great Dendroark!
Please. I think I understand. Seems that it wants us to follow it.
Follow it.
You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all... I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our... Well, fungi are kinda cute.
Cute. Yeah. I wonder what this says if you did do the side, was that again? The event quest a few months ago. Continue.
That's true. Alright.
Already what?
Although they all look
I need
about
to
the
follow
same,
the bungus.
some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting. That's not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions. It seems to be anxious. Let's follow it and see where it leads.
Alright, now there's more boys.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its... Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it? Strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
Wait a second. It's not that I'm bothered by it being not a fungus, but I'm bothered of her being able to cure it. What would she do? Give it dendro reaction. She's not a healer. How would she cure it if it had a actual problem? Don't question this. Let's continue.
Huh? An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
Hmm? It only looks like a fungus. It's a imposter. It's sus. No, continue.
Exactly. This is very interesting. So this is a first, but that's not all. There's a large void within it. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which... So do you think it'll wake up? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Dude, she's gonna fill up the void of the... I don't know how you do that. Continue. She gave it the dendro reaction.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Compatible?
Lord of Dendro. Is it really the... Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the...
It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from...
Oh,
I say.
well, no need to take it seriously. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are... So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors. Just like fungi...
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon. You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. It might startle my fellow family. Me. It says that it's very
Thanks. Alright, where are we going
I
now?
was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
Mm-hmm.
A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside. We were victims of the apocalypse.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what...
It's a long and complicated story.
Mm-hmm.
It will take me...
Don't worry,
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my... We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures. And we later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? Dude. I want to say this forbidden knowledge like the bite of 87, but let's continue.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're... It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, But the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. That may sound a little odd.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse.
I get it now. So the void of I'm sorry.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden.
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more.
My home should be safe now. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never...
It's not your fault. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. You mentioned that...
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of...
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to... I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help. Oh yeah, they'll give us a... Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so...
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that the moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the... You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord...
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well.
She got old. She's getting the Joe Byron disease.
But I'm very concerned.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as the more family members that can return home?
But didn't you say that you don't know where they...
Yes, but I know their end.
Homecoming. Act 2. Started. Jeez, how long was that? Like 10 minutes of dialogue? Oh yeah, so I don't think I'll be fighting anything strong. So I should have this while I'm at it. Have the seed box. We can collect some seeds. Equipping the traveler because why not? Side quest.
The wind rises.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Your fuzzy memories? Or the crystal? It's just both.
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine? Yet the elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
Case in point. That means the crystal is another fungus.
What? Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with the I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had. Makes sense. Yeah.
No, it
I've
doesn't.
been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to... Agreed. I really want...
How was that a cutscene? Can I just, like, you know, she said she should have just talked about it while we were walking. Anyways.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road! Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Elemental being. Floating hydro fungus.
Everyone hold hands!
Let's get it on! Ha!
Behold!
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this.
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
Why didn't they just You know, if they can look like anything, why don't they just look like humans? That'd be the smarter choice. If they've been around for so long. It'd be truly sus.
It's hard to believe that's even
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily.
Huh? Your hands is shaped like that for a reason. What? That's not what I use my hands for.
The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely... You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
No. It's called bone marrow. I've seen that in Minecraft. You can make seed. You can make a fruit instantly.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Hmm.
Growth. I see. A most beautiful word.
Let's continue. Walking.
How much farther is it?
Oh no, the ping.
We're about halfway there.
Wonder how much of the
You're
video is
doing
cutting
great,
off
Paimon.
due to the internet.
Do you need me to carry you on my...
That doesn't matter.
Huh? Oh no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired. You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head? We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monster seats!
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always...
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into?
Yes. One was my friend, and the other was my child.
Huh?
Why can't your kids speak?
Maybe. Because you didn't send them to school. Out of that.
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to
Wait a
change
second.
or affect the original state of the fungi species here.
It's just a that doesn't make any sense. It should be another elemental life form if, well, you gave birth to it. I don't know. Continue.
However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd take.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great. Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to... That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. See, yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland.
Hmm? I mean, I know why they forgot the name, but, like, it's funny if you had a child and you forgot their name. That means...
Yes, this way. We're almost there.
I wonder how much this thing's cutting off. It doesn't matter. Hey, is that corruption? I thought I eliminated corruption a year ago.
It's...
Yes, I have heard it's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
So you're the one that started this?
Paimon? It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Yeah. Like I said, they're the cause of this. What the fuck?
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it...
So, previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. But what a sad and pitiful end.
Pitiful? What are you talking about? You gotta be a challenge for someone to get Primo Gems. I don't see that being pitiful. Okay, maybe it is.
When I left my homeland, flowers like they grew in the pristine lakes. They grew everywhere. But it's all right. Our life after an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge.
It's okay. That's not important anymore. It's not right to leave them to simply perish. Now that we finally have the chance to...
I understand. Just leave it to us.
This is the product of forbidden knowledge, after all. Product? Dude.
So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore.
He's actually saying, like, conspiracies don't exist, like Flat Earth or something.
It's
What the fuck?
natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly... Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about. Then let's do this. We've dealt with the wither...
Is wither time. Why is the robot in the withering? I don't know.
Everyone hold hands.
Wow. Wait, why is it trial nahida?
Propagate!
Wretched vermin! Behold!
Is this nahida my nahida or is it somebody else's nahida? Oh my god, it's somebody else's nahida. Probably stronger than mine since it has the weapon.
Yeah, commit it to memory.
What was it supposed to do here? You gotta hit these? Oh wait, you have to hit them with the... Hit it with the charge. Charge is over there. Only had a bow user. Wait, oh yeah, that's the charge. Oh, he's right. Another right here. It's... I don't know. Drake time.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge. Spring forth!
Gloves off!
Got to use the skill.
Hi!
Oh, you just turn it off. There we go. Continue.
As I expected. It's the last of my kind that I'm aware of, so it wasn't able to make it to the end.
I hope that you will be free of... Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
Sad? Okay.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, an external form is but a gift of time.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were... But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Here? I killed them all a year ago. I think it was a year ago, but yeah.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so... They found a fungus that matches the description.
It must be in a similar situation as I was.
Okay, follow...
You got that Discord ping. Let's go. Where we go? Damn. That's far. Hmm?
We're close now. It's just a little fur... But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all... Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They can be reasonable, as...
What should we do? But you'll need Nahida's power if you... I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god! Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake!
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may, but if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its...
All right. You have great element. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Huh?
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all. Alright! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try?
Okay.
Damn.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
How do you like it?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
I wonder how many mats I'd get if I killed Nahida. How many mats do you think that's worth?
Oh, how do we do that? I'll get
You don't
close
wanna
to them
know.
while you make your way. You should be able to identify them using elemental Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to... Okay!
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
Alright, good luck, Nahida. Let's go.
Let's go. What?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Who've left? Yeah.
Nana. It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way.
Mm-hmm. What is this?
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Approach from the other side. Activate element. Okay. We found the sus.
So this is the one. Understood.
We found the homunculus. Uses the element of the... Why is it just explaining it? Why doesn't it show it?
Nahida? I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you... Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
A while later. Huh?
Apocalypse ended? Go home?
Yes, Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is.
Really? That's great! Home! Dendro Dragon.
Dragon?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
That's wrong. You should have said, Dendro Dragon these nuts. Yo!
I'm sorry, I just
Oh,
got so
bitch.
excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Like in the Dendro Dragon? Or around it?
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental? Yes, they're both dragons, but a pep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for, but I don't quite understand.
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
I was right. They live inside it. It's inside me?
The Dendro Dragon. Inside.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, however, that day never came.
Paimon's still confused.
No, I don't think it's like that.
Yes, a very good example.
Oh, it is.
It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference...
Wait, then if that's the case...
Yes, that is what has suddenly made you look so worried.
A pep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden nut, which means that if all the forbidden, a big void will also form inside the dragon. I'm afraid so. No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. But anyway, a pep disappeared and has been Yes! If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form, and will all be dispersed.
Dispersed? As in, it'll explode?
Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Huh? Say giant trees block the sun, right? That just means we have more wood for houses. I'm gonna fight over oxygen. What does that mean? Will there be less oxygen or more oxygen? I don't get it. You can also just, like, you know, leave the country.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't... Yes, have you two ever seen anything like this before? No.
Its power
No.
feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry,
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before.
Alright.
I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Yeah, she was left on red. Gee.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you say,
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
don't worry. I understand what you are trying to... Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. Can you do one last thing for us?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well. Thank you. That tend don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Plants?
Soil. There. First. Seed. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take...
What? Where are we going? Over there? We can just pick this up. It's gone.
waiting for another fungus.
Uh-huh.
It's happy because it found some delicious fruit.
Uh-huh.
The Lord of Dendro is a kind god, just as described in the prophecy.
Alright, where are we going?
The wind rises. Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow.
Goddamn, this is drift. This joystick drift his ass. Got. Can we stand still? Be a water character.
It is as the stars.
We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life!
Invading. It's your boy. Like, I don't think she can.
Everyone
Yeah,
go
she can't skill it while it's imposting.
Wildflowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading! Shatter!
Oh, they went far.
Swollen fury.
Eats him.
That should be all of them. Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until... Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Well, the history of dragons, Sumeru was a Pep's territory.
Mm-hmm.
In those days, the lush rainforest covered the... Oh, so there was no desert? Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, a Pep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand. No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about... A Pep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue. As far as I know, a Pep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably...
The key. Return to the Witherings. Wait, what?
The wind rises. Quit following me.
My guys are dying.
Too slow. Swollen fury.
What Witherings?
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. You really like them, don't family? Like, do you not like your family?
What?
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species. Does that matter? Family likes me. Paimon doesn't quite understand.
Paimon's speciest.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
She got the Discord call.
So, what's inside of us is more important.
Huh? What do you mean by what's inside of us?
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, Would you not be able to recognize Paimon? Oh? Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to... It appears we are out of leads to follow. It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember any. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be. And if that's the case...
Lord of Dendro.
I do.
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse, the rest of the family did not approve of its...
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated? That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every... Did the prophecy say where that family member...
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return from.
The chasm?
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is... It's impossible to preserve what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, follow me.
If you are unable to reach the what? Think about, okay, if you are unable to reach the destination, please complete the world. Perils in the dark first. The dark? Rolling pyro fungus.
Hey, it appears to be encouraging itself. Is it about to face some kind of formidable foe?
So where are we going? Pearls in the dark. Okay, no, it's not the quest I haven't done yet, please. Probably just the chasm quest. Please head to the chasm. Alright, let's do. And before we do, let's head to a statue. I need to heal. Alrighty, head to the chasm. Where are we going? Here. All the way to the end. I like how the saturation is a little higher here. Also a little darker for the characters. I feel like... nah. Let's get over there.
Behold!
Eeyong.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself. Wouldn't it already have become the withered? There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tvat. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist, and forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
The oozing filth.
Yep. It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water. Another strange metaphor.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giants.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here.
Hmm? What are you talking about? Woo! Didn't have the skill. Any chests I forgot to pick up?
Squall
I
Fury!
don't think so.
The wind rises.
Wait, shouldn't I bring my lantern because I'm down here?
Too slow.
It's over there! Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right? Yep, I know what to do. I'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
So how do I get there without my battery going down?
Squall and
Just fly
fury.
over it.
Upon the gale.
Eh. There we go.
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
Why is it a fungus?
That light. Wait. Something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it might have lost its mind after being...
Oh no. Oh, I should be able to purge it with my elemental power.
Don't do it!
But this is our only chance.
Huh? I don't need to say that, be that persuasive. But okay.
Traveler. It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to... You want to use its power?
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. It's risky to use its power without fully...
Don't understand! This no good, that no good. Save lives! Important!
Yes, I understand. But this is our only chance.
It's okay, there's no need to argue. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
What do you mean by resistance to forbidden knowledge?
Don't
For
overdo
sure.
it, Traveler.
Oh, cutscene time. Actually, I don't know if it's a cutscene.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been...
Yay! Look!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become... Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your...
You and I made the...
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. It is the moment I lost my chance of being but enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand.
I understand. Can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, the Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's heart of Oasis. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. However, if you are able to reactivate its heart, and as a result...
Oh, so the... No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
Huh?
What?
What? Me too.
You used the fire seed to save me?
Why? What's wrong?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent...
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, The fire seed. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guide. But you should hurry.
What about Chip?
Forget about me. You should hurry home.
Everyone is returning home.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can... Please. Of all of us, it deserves
Okay.
the chance to...
He's gone.
This is a small ball of light that...
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge. Do not be sad, my friends.
Because its external form doesn't matter.
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved.
Let's go. Home.
Okay. Follow the directions and head to the Sumeru Desert. Ooh. The Desert Dragon. All the way over here. A good thing I unlocked the other teleports here. What does... wait, what? What shape does the self hold? Head back to the desert. In the desert, you won't remember your name. Whenever we get there.
It's not much further. Follow me. We're
That's it for a cutscene? Okay. Do I do this? Don't do it! I'm doing it. What the fuck? I'll show you something special. Yeah, baby! I don't even balance shit. I don't
Wind
climb.
rises.
Yeah. How you do it?
commit it to memory. Let me scribe.
Oh, the bird. Got collateral.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close.
Huh?
This is its way of
Oh,
warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
Was there a thing here out here? No, there isn't. I'll collect this first before I can. I'll collect this first before I continue.
The wind rises.
Who needs to? Oh shit! Who needs to climb?
Behold.
No need for balancing or anything. All right, let's continue the path. The path of sand.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
Hey.
We found it. A pep, the Dendro Dragon. I knew it would be big, but not that big.
Oh, that's what she said.
Puny god, puny human. Leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless
A pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred?
Let go. For only a moment, foolish booer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
We built different.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need...
The truth. The shackles that the god of wisdom cannot escape. I have paid dearly for the truth.
Hey! Don't leave! Careful! Something's coming. Ah! What is that? Paimon's never seen that before!
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature said. The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive.
Is there any way to avoid... Hey! Can you guys talk? They've given it their all just as...
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily... All that remains are the instincts to survive and
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge. Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to... Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Let's deal with them first.
Yes.
Let's do it.
But please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Survive. If it has the mats, I'm killing it.
Hey!
Let's do it.
Written in the stars.
Exterminate! Scatter!
Where are you going? What's this supposed to... Ooh. He got wrecked.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength.
They want to go home. Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their years of torment? It seems only the fire seed, but it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us. This is because... Let me think for a second.
Let's make another fire seed.
It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Dude, is the desert that harsh? And again, probably the sand. Sand's not cool.
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize...
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn. Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use... After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your fan.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro.
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
We took their souls.
Whoa, it's shining now.
And he evolved. He got the experience from the defeated monsters and evolved.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very exciting. To imagine such growth could be...
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally. on.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Why can't I evolve? I carried a lot of people's hopes and dreams. What about the Traveler? It looks the same. Same clothes. Same look. Why are we going back? Fuck. Alrighty, let's
The wind rises.
into the cave. Let's go. Can I hook myself while doing this? No, I can't.
Scry the sky.
This may hurt a little.
Find where a pep is hidden. Okay.
Commit to memory.
Delved into.
Wretched vermin. Behold.
I feel like I should have lesser dendro units on my team. Like it's gonna be a fight. I mean, I'll keep them. No problem. I want to bring
I
back
got you, boss.
Dia. Also, I need to change my. I don't think there's any more food to pick up down here.
This may hurt a little.
How much to mine in the desert? Alrighty, it's the Cussy.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Drag? Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
Aren't we already in the cave?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also, that will be impossible if we can't. But how are we gonna do that? I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Who's the common enemy?
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen. I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I'm here to save both you and your people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for it, and now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the...
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on the... If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so...
The void.
Please keep everyone safe and send us to the homeland.
All right.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd she go? I was only
Where did
able
she
to
go?
ensure that
No,
we
wait, where
made it
did I
here
go?
safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations. Well, then let's go. Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the trap. Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
Is this a different Nahida? Yeah, I don't. Oh, I can't open up the menu. It's just walking time. Hey, it looks like the goblets of fortitude.
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, The damage it suffered internally will also slow. Then let's hurry and light it! Alright, hang on. Wait! The fire seed! What happened? It shattered.
It didn't look like it shattered to me.
It was even more unstable than I expected. But why? We barely used it! I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one, but if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where, and even if that's the case... Unless what? Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed, which would be when we at first saved the desert. Oh no. Wait, if the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing?
Yes.
Oh. Do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon. Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, so all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able— You're gonna become the fire seed?
See what?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared— I might, however, become even smaller. What happens if you keep getting smaller?
Yeah, I wonder what happens.
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth. But you'll lose everything. You'll not only— That's all right. None of that matters No, wait! There has to be another way. Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be— You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place. I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever. No. Please, no, Nahida.
Alright. It's cutscene time.
The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true.
The fungus became a plant? That doesn't make sense.
Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of? Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home. Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Hey, what's that?
To imagine such a short
Wait, I lost my verse. What the fuck?
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
yes, finally.
Oh shit. Defeat monsters to advance progress. Okay.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again.
Why is it white bar?
No matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Okay, just take damage unless I destroy the other boys.
You're dead meat!
Squall Fury! Search for it!
We gotta burn this thing.
This may hurt a little.
The wind rises.
Alright. It's eating the twigs. Wandering of the what?
Springboard!
Learned a wonderful word. It's new, which means it will be another.
Is it supposed to be this week?
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright!
I know you're sad.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been the guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's
That's different! They won't ever be the same. Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it... But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me. Samara will be free from threat, as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within. Be that as it may, my position still stands. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Yeesh! Who could put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat it. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the Order. An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in Although I didn't think much of him, The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about and some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine. I will follow it.
You really are insane.
When Alachmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed, and however, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to... But even then, I still believe that his insanity would...
So that's...
I admit that I fell for his trap. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go?
Okay. The principle of the heavens. So, now what?
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! Still in one piece. The dragon will need to rest for a very long... It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness... Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
But it seems to have lost some of its meaning. Okay.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland.
Dude, I ain't being born again.
Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions. Can you really call a place with no family your home? Family. Right! The Hydra fungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it. Oh, yeah!
So let's return to the heart is where the fungus is. Okay, there should be a teleport here. Oh wait, there is none. Huh? Oh, I think I have to finish the quest. Oh, we'll be back. Oh. Turn to the fungus in the beginning. Back. I wonder how many days passed since you were out.
I can sense its excitement from seeing its fellow fungus wake back up.
Wait.
It seems to have led out alongside... They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all this time? We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world.
Protect you. It left because it wanted to go home. It took the milk and never came back. That's what happened.
It said that Noor that's your name. Oh. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
What's with this shot of a bird? Homecoming. Quest complete. We got 60 primos for that shit. An hour and 20 minutes. Can't even pull. Jesus. Okay, that's it? That's really it? Okay. And there we go. We have the domain, which has the materials for new characters. What material? This, Primordial Ever Amber. Let's go for this. I need some mats. Just in case I get any of the new characters in the future. Hey, we're back here. And I remember there was like a thing around here. The back.
Too slow.
Like where is it? This thing. So will this send me back the cave or deeper in it? Deeper.
Behold!
My stamina.
Squall and Fury.
Where'd the rest of the... Where'd it go? Went up there. Okay. So before I leave, I want to do the domain. I do not know what I need to bring.
Wind rises.
Well, it's not as easy as the event. I mean, it shouldn't be. It should be harder than the event fights. The Realm of Beginnings. Let me in. Okay. It doesn't tell me any specialties I require, so I'm just gonna bring
Who's our next target?
Obliteration Team, and I mean, I don't really need Sino. Let's do the Obliteration
Chivalry
Team.
will never die.
Even though the Wanderer would be like one of the better characters for wiping out groups. The Wanderer and Venzi, but we're not gonna do that today. It's gonna do a normal Obliteration
With
Team.
you all the way.
Sino special. I also need to eat food. Adeptus. And okay. I mean, I don't think I need defense food. From what I've recently fought, I don't think it's that strong. We'll see. How strong is it really? Let me in. It's a thingy.
Share my knowledge.
Oh, I actually don't have any EM points.
Storm the front.
And that ping. How many points? Oh! It's pingish hard. I feel like if I had my EM from the beginning, I would have been able to kill it by now.
Quiver.
Oh, wrong. First you do this,
Make yourselves at home.
and then you do no wait, and then you do this,
Witness the power.
and you do this,
Flash.
then you do this. There we go.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Was there a need for this much damage?
Stay condemned.
Yeah, if I had the burst, I could have just like send it to the next phase instantly.
Strike.
I see everything.
Body it. Let me lead you a burst. Quiver.
Nowhere to run.
Have to kill this thing?
Rain outlines your fate.
Everyone hold hands.
Glory to the Shogun. Flash.
I'll save my bursts for when we go to the last phase. Like see how fast it is. What I'm guessing it's not going to be, you know, and within one burst rotation, it should be good.
I see everything.
I feel like this boy isn't that strong. Oh no! You got the shield on.
Strike! No turning back!
Oh, I have to break the shield thing. Okay.
Rain outlines your fate.
When did it end?
Take.
Quiver!
Nowhere to run.
I know my damage.
Committed to memory.
No, my sword! Storm the front!
Okay, there we go. Do one full burst rotation and let's see. It's plant time.
Sharing my knowledge. This might hurt a little.
Okay, one.
Power Gugwa! Strike!
Through me, justice is served.
Enter the shield reviver's him to defend against the aftershock. Aftershock? What are you talking about? You don't need to worry about no aftershock. Okay, just like how many pounces? That was like 2 pounces of Cyno.
Guilty.
Yeah, 2 pounces. Half of Cyno's burst. I would say they need to buff it, but maybe not. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay, fight. Maybe they should buff it a bit. But I don't know how they would buff it to not make it feel, you know, like just a drag. Like, I mean, you could say that, yeah, Raiden takes way longer to fight. But then again, that's Raiden, that's a god. Not a worm thing. Worm plant. Whatever, looking thing. Anyways, let's see. What is... Let's go look at it again. Oh yeah. 30 Primo Gems. God damn. Okay, we did the event. Now I did the domain. I think that's it. That's pretty much it for now. I've done my job. I've streamed the event, and now I have access to the... Not the event. I've streamed the side quest, and now I have access to the second Subaru world boss. Perfect. Let's set up my team before I leave, in case I forget.
Ready for anything. I got you, boss.
This had better be important.
Yeah, it's the mobility team. Anything else? Oh yeah, No, I said this stream is only for the event, and we did it. So no more extra stuff. Alrighty. I guess that's it for the stream. I hope you had a good time. It was fine. I guess the quest was okay. They didn't cut off too much. And I guess that's it for Nahida's quest. So what else is there to do? Nothing really. We end stream. So goodbye for now. I gotta work on some stuff. And yeah. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good. Pretty okay. But yeah. Goodbye. Gonna drink some